right, Shalom, Shalom, Israel. Hope all is well. Despite the news flowing through the Straightway Ministries today, you know, we always pray for those, you know, who have serviced and been among the body and been among the saints. And I don't know if Pastor has put it out official yet, so I just wanted to, you know, wait and see what Pastor was doing. So I don't know. I'm doing this video right now, but anyway, I want to say, bless all who discern all things spiritual. You know, I'm coming in value of, you know, the video that Pastor Dow had put out concerning the sad day related to Steve Campanelli. Also, that our beloved Elder Rufus, you know, what he put together. A lot of words of wisdom. And warning is the word. Warning is the word, because, you know, the word says that excuse me, warning comes before destruction. And some people don't heed. They don't pay attention to all the necessary things when it comes to fruit. And, you know, I tell the saints all the time, fruit is so important, especially when it comes down to being led by the Holy Spirit, when it comes down to being led by, you know, the power of the message that goes forth for us, to know who we are dealing with, to know what manner of men you are among. You know, just like Apostle Saul told those who were in Thessalonica, among the Thessalonians. And so, in saying that and bringing value to you, Israel, I'm going to say this. Perception, the word perception, you got to be careful. You got to be careful about how you perceive things, because you can perceive things wrongly, especially when you got people spitting in your ear. You got people speaking things to you that they themselves don't understand, and it causes people to stumble and not have a clear and a true understanding of those who are sent to help them and to watch for their soul. It's terrible, you know. And I've always said that about people who have been here, because I know, you know, and you see, I've seen people corral on social media. They corral among themselves, and they talk about things that they should not. They speak on things that, you know, that's going to cause a lot of people to falter. And in them causing people to falter, they don't understand that there's going to be a great cost. Yah is not going to allow the wicked to get past without his hand, his wrath coming upon them. And people don't think Yah's wrath is real. And you know, you can just see it from the attitudes of people. You can see it from the thought process and the things that roll off the lips of people, that they don't truly fear Yah. See, first of all, in being in submission and being able to submit to those who are over me, those who are in authority, those who have gone before me. You know, my approach is to be peaceful, to be meek, and to make sure before I bring anything forward that I understand. But I watch people in these days now, they just say whatever that's on their lips. They don't know and they don't understand. And then when wrath comes, they don't even attach it to wrath. They don't even attach it to the hand of Yah is coming to bring forth rebuke to them because of things that they have thought, things they have spoke against those who are ordained and are called by Yah. And it's going to be a lot for people to receive once the wrath is truly unleashed in full upon their head. It's going to be a lot to receive. And you could just hear it in the voice of those when they know and when the Most High have shown them that that is their appointed time. See, let me give you an example. I had a man who owes us communication, owes us money concerning the things that he promised that he was going to do. Couldn't get this man to respond, couldn't get him to say nothing. But as soon as I texted him that, hey, I'm praying against you and your family and your entire house and all that you have. And in the wrath of Yah, you're going to understand when the affliction comes, who it is you were doing what you were doing to, and why you should have been more careful and diligent in what you were doing. And then, you know what? All of a sudden, I get a response from this individual. Man, it's amazing. See, you know, I don't care. You know, when it comes down to people who love doing the righteous wrong, they love doing the righteous wickedly. You know, I don't take pride in, I don't rejoice in the day of your wrath, but I just thank Yah that I'm covered by the blood of Yahshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. I thank you that I'm covered by it. I thank you that he keeps me in his hedge, because to listen to that letter, you know, it did sadden me. It did cause me to think on seeing Campanelli being a part of the feast days. You know, at the times he was there, Pastor was generous enough to have him, you know, to help, you know, be a part, you know, of some things that, you know, took place during the feast at one time. And he had the same opportunity as all of us, as to know them by their fruit, to discern who Pastor Dow was. You know, I tell Pastor all the time, you know, I knew what I was looking for. And when you are looking for the Messiah, when you're looking for the Master, then guess what? Then you see those who are sent to you, those who are chosen by him to do a work in the earth, and you receive them because you receive what Yah had promised to you, because you know the words, you know you know the power of the Spirit, you know the unctioning from the Holy Spirit on who these people are when they come to you. But those who are dead and not yet made alive, they are unable to properly discern who it is that they should be abiding in and who they should be dealing with. But that just come from people dealing in familiar spirits, that come with people dealing in, you know, the works of the flesh and the pride of life. And, you know, when I see these things come, especially when you have given people chance over and over and over. You know, we had a sister here that recently, you know, we found out that she was sitting up with another sister's mother who was disgruntled at us. And they sat around and talked about us. And the wild thing was, we had, you know, Sister Danielle, who when they had dealt with their situation with their house, Danielle was at a center, you know, when they first was dealing with you know, the situation with the house, she ran into a young lady there that started talking about straightway Kansas City. And she talked about how she wanted to come and see for herself what straightway Kansas City is about, because she heard a lot of bad things about that pastor that's there at straightway Kansas City. And she heard a lot of things about his wife and the people there. And then, lo and behold, this sister who we found out that was talking about us was Ashley Ramsey. Now, I'm not afraid to say this on the video, because guess what? We're not talking about people. People need to know what's going on so that you hear and fear the Most High Yah. Come to turn around, guess what? When it came down to having her child, guess who she called? Sister Gabby. And Sister Gabby helped her through that situation. We could have easily turned our back in that time of need. I could have easily called out, you know, the fact that, hey, you was talking about me. You was trying to make us look bad to people. But that ain't what we did. Because what we understand, we war not against flesh and blood. But we do know that Yah is going to get you, because vengeance is his. And you feel sad for people, because you know people like that. You want to come back to the ministry, but we done let you back multiple times. And the times you came back, you still found yourself in the same sin, being a slanderer, slandering those who you should not. And there's many others that do it. And there's even some that's hidden among the body now, whom you don't have understanding. You don't have proper discernment. So you sit around slandering those who are doing the work of the Most High Yah. And your day too is going to come. You're going to get it. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. The Most High know who you are. His eyes is 1,000 times greater than the sun. So you ain't hiding him, you know, from him. No sin shall go hidden. All right? And so, you know, it is, for me, a sign that Yah truly loves his people, when you can see the vindication coming, because you don't know that causes heartache. You know, when you labor, that don't mean you stop. Pastor Dow is human, just like everybody else. But as a man of Yah, you just choose to go forth and do the will of Yah that you was called to do, opposed to giving in to men, giving in to what everybody else wants you to give in to, because they are wicked, because they fear the faces of people. It don't work like that. You know, you gotta bring people to the carpet, and you gotta expose open those things that's gonna cause them to lose eternal salvation. And because of that, some people don't like you. People will straight out hate you for it. You know, I look at Jasmine Roberts. You know, I look at her situation. I look at her mom. You know, her mom flat out, because I told her she wasn't coming out to the land. You wasn't coming to Sabbath. You wasn't bringing that which you have dwelling on the inside of you. You wasn't bringing that among the body. She straight up went off on us. And that's, guess what? So guess who she found? She found Ashley Ramsey. Somebody else was disgruntled, who you hate those who doing good. And so guess what? Now you too are gonna find out, and it's gonna be many more of you, and we're gonna be sure to hold up the camera to make sure people know that the hand of Yah is moving, because it just doesn't make any sense for you who are seeing the power of the Most High Yah moving and dwelling among those whom he called, and for you to fall away and follow people that fall away in them being offended. You know when people are offended, you know they can't hear, neither can they see. And yet, you have not even went to the Most High Yah about it. You follow the wrong people. And that's all I'm going to say about it. You know, bless you, pastor, bless your elder, all the elders and deacons of this ministry. And even all those who are going to choose to continue on, you know, at this point, with fear and trembling, knowing that Yah sees all and knows all, knowing that it is our job to support the man of Yah and to do what's right, to build up so that we can save as many who are called by Yah in this day. And so take heed, Israel. Make sure you watch them videos good. If you're not on Patreon, make sure you get on Patreon. You know, make sure you go over to Elder Rufus down in Straightway, Georgia, and watch that video, because these are sound words that you don't want to miss. You want to hear that. You know, I'm all for the heed and the warning, because it keeps us sober and it keeps us alive inside, that we don't fall asleep during these times that we're in, because the great day of Yah is coming, and Yahshua shall enter in on the clouds the same way that he left. And it's going to be a sad day even then for those who had not received the word of truth. Hey, I'm Pastor Corey here with the Straightway Ministries of Straightway, Kansas City. Peace, and I bid you well in this day. Shalom, shalom.